Hello and welcome back to Touhou Puppet Dance Performance Shard of Dreams. Last episode, a lot happened. It was also a week since I recorded, so let me try to recap all that happened. We finished the Scarlet Devil Mansion. We caught this thing, and this thing looks like this. And this is also the episode after we caught this thing, which looks like this. So now our team is half characters from Touhou 6, and it will remain that way unless I find characters with better stats or better abilities or better type synergy, because right now I have two dark types, so more than likely one of these two is gonna have to get the boot if I find something better. But like, as much as I hate to say it, it might have to be Bonky, even though I really like Bonky. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll really, his only S is in focus defense, so maybe it'll be Vermilia instead, I don't know, but this is the team now. So yeah, we did that, and then because it took Vermilia forever to level up, we went to we did the Gembo Ravine a bit, even though I only like to do like one thing an episode, but we did that just so I could level up Vermilia, and the episode ended up being really long, just because the stupid Vermilia puppet did not want to get to level 30 so I could style change them. But yeah. So, I guess in this episode we'll continue going to the Gembo Ravine, but we're about to go to the caves, and before we go to the caves, I kind of want to go ahead and catch the puppets I don't have here, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. There's only 2 of them, and this was the rarest one, so yeah. Hopefully getting these puppets can just be nice and easy, and I won't exactly be able to even look at what they do for a while, because I don't think the next box is for a while. The nice thing about Vermilia is she isn't just a dark type, so she can use wind moves. Alright, Iku. What do I need an Iku? Iku. Fish 2, even though she came before the other fish, technically, but I caught her after the other fish. Alright, and there's one more in here. And there she is. Okay, that was nice and quick, wasn't it? Not having to spend too much time doing this. So, I'm actually doing this immediately after I did the recording for playing Lenin 3 again, where I played as Kuroji and Sarabamaru. And based on my upload schedule, that would have uploaded weeks ago by now, so yep. That's what I did today earlier. That ended up taking like almost an hour. And I do have stuff I need to do today, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to record this game. I'll try to get out 2 episodes, but I don't know if I'll have time. So we'll see. Speaking of Lenin 3. There you go. Alright, time to go to the caves and catch some more puppets, probably, but they're probably gonna run. But not because I'm gonna look for them, because they're in a cave, so they're just gonna show up, so. Who in this cave have I not caught? Literally one puppet. There's one puppet in this cave I haven't caught. How great. Do I have repels? I might want to just get repels out. Oh, right. That made me realize something. So, here's the thing. We're gonna get Surf soon, and the thing about getting Surf is that once you get Surf, you kind of want to go back to the previous areas and explore Surf, and there's one area that you gain access to when you get Surf. It's the other area of the Forest of Magic. Oh boy, the other area of the Forest of Magic. I do not want to do that today. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do the entirety of the mountain and then worry about going back to previous places with Surf. Because now that I think about it, I think after you finish the mountain, you get, not too far after that, you get the equivalent of Fly. So I'm going to wait until I get Fly to go back to a bunch of areas and start surfing everywhere. Because that's going to be pain. It's going to be not my favorite part of the game. The Forest of Magic. Oh boy. Remilia is made of sticks. Of course, how could I forget? How could I forget that every single Notori in the world has Aqua Cutter? Well, I hope I have. Well, there goes that again. It happened very suddenly during the linen recording, too. I don't know what's up with that. And just like last time, it just came out of nowhere. It was a very sudden dryness in my throat when I just need to cough a lot. Don't know what's up with that. I sure hope I have a revive. Really hope I have a revive. I have 2 of them. Oh boy, this is gonna be a theme with Remilia, isn't it? Because I said it plenty of times, I'm pretty sure, in previous episode, but Remilia has a staying alive problem. She kind of just dies a lot. And there's Hina. There's the only puppet I haven't caught yet. Hina. I really don't need this right now. Alright. Hina. I mean, what do you nickname Hina? Sorry, the perfect name. Well, there's really only one thing. Really only one thing. How long is this cave? I don't know. Do I have repels? I really don't want to deal with these wild encounters every couple seconds. I hope I have repels, because if I don't, like, where's the next place to buy repels? Like, all the way down in the human village? Or even are repels in the thing? Not here. Tools? I have 11 repels, thank God. Okay, good. I really did not want to deal with a bunch of wild encounters right now. Although, knowing this game, this dungeon's gonna be so long that I'll run out of them anyway. 74. Shark Trade. Cool. Trading items. Emergency, emergency! Our hideout has been taken over by the Puppet Liberation Front. Okay, that was actually a really short dungeon. Wow. They're rampaging all over our base. I have to find someone who can help us. Hey, you, can you help us? Don't worry. The way to the hideout is a bit complicated, but I can guide you anytime if you ask. Humans are sworn friends of Kappa, as they say. So you'll help us out, right? Alright, we'll get there in no time. We're here. This is our hideout. If you want to leave, you'll need me to get you out. So just ask me if you ever need to leave. I'll leave the Liberation Front to you. I'm rooting for you. Man, the Kappa sure are very confident when they're being thwarted by a bunch of fairies. They're real confident, aren't they? Oh wow, I can actually do you heal me? Yeah. Wasted that revive. Nice. Oh, cool. I can just buy things too. Okay, I was under the impression that I wouldn't be able to do this until I got to the rest stop that's like halfway up the mountain, but it's nice that I can just buy things and heal now. Currently unpossessed by evil spirits. It's a reference to a thing that happened in a manga once where the gold was possessed by the evil spirits. I say, but I haven't read any manga in a very long time. I am just so ready for Cheaty Detective to just end, so I can just read it. And just be done with it. Like, boy, did you hear about that big reveal that happened in Shady Ash? No, I haven't, because I stopped reading it, because I stopped having to wait a month to read like 5 pages. I don't know how people do it. Like, I can like understand like waiting for an episode of something, but like when you read something, you kind of just like read it at your own pace. So you'll just kind of like rush through it, and you'll be like, wait, now it's done? Seriously, that's it? I gotta wait another month? You need a secret password to get in here. There's a Suica in one of the barrels, but I don't think you can get in until you get surf. I don't think I've caught a Suica yet. Alright, that reminds me. I didn't check the puppets. Okay, who was the last one I looked at? Probably Orange, right? Yeah, or bad. Right, Iku. That's just... No. That electric type would be really useful too, but just... That S and special attack is really good, but like C's and E's... Oh, sorry. Right, Ayazane. You're Nether type, though. Oh! Hello! I wasn't expecting you to be surprisingly good. Why does it have to be Nether types that are good, though? I don't like Nether types. Okay, here's the problem with this. Aaron's already a water type, and your other type is Nether. Problem with Hina, Aaron's already a poison type, and your other type is Nether. So, yeah, those were surprisingly good, but they don't fit on the team. Plus, you know, now that I actually have a full team, I have to think more hard about this. I can't just, like, choose every puppet that's good, because the puppets I have are good. This village is now property of the Puppet Liberation Fund. Fernanu. Actually, recently... Hey, I'm blocking here, I will liberate my puppet so I can climb up the ranks. What? You're gonna liberate your puppets from yourself? Excuse me? Actually, the last episode of this I uploaded was the one where I went to the Spirit Mausoleum and fought Tojigo and Futo? And, maybe if I climb the ranks I could win, that'd be awesome. And, and I got a comment on that video that said they thought the Futo voice I did was funny. And that going inside I won't allow you to, of course, and that they think some of the voices I do are funny. Let's liberate our puppets together, have you done it yet? And, the thing about that is I don't actually think I do very many funny voices in this series. I did the funny voice for Futo because Futo is the funny character. You've got to do a goofy voice for Futo. Yeah, I haven't really done many goofy voices for this series because, like, I don't know, that's kind of I don't even know if I do funny voices that often in general. It's like, I did it a lot for the fan games, if I happen to find a character. I already did, can you stop bothering us now? If I happen to find a character that I can, like, think of a funny voice or off the bat, then I'll do it. We, the Puppet Liberation Front, have taken over this place. Like, that character from Servants of Harvest Wish, who I decided, who's gonna talk like this? Yep. Yeah, there's a mechanical sound from inside. I don't know. If I just happen to, like, think of a funny voice, then I'll do one. But a lot of times I just kind of just talk normally. Unless they're Marissa. Yeah! Liberate all your I forgot about this character. Yeah! Liberate all your kawaii puppets! Kudo, please! Yeah, I don't know if Have I done very many funny voices in this series? I've done Marissa, because Marissa's terrible voice is kind of a gag. And it's also kind of a continuation of my Tsugumi voice. Because Tsugumi is not a Touhou character, so I have to give that voice to someone else. It's also kind of a... sort of a reference. I remember... You happen to know what Walfas is? It's like a... little abomination creatures that are based on Touhou that were, like, really popular back in the day. When back in the day, I mean around, like, the mid-2010s. Which I got to Touhou in 2015, so they were still pretty big back then. No, Gamen and such. No. Just no. My life would be better if I didn't read that. Are you a puppeteer? My puppets will twist and crush you like a bug. It's not even the worst thing. I mean, that might be the worst thing written in this game, but the expanded mod, they make an Amogus reference, so, yep. No. At least I spares you that by not playing the expanded mod. But yeah, this thing called Walfas. It's like type of video, like it's type of software. It was actually on Flash, I think. I mean, it's like a little software you could use to like make little slideshow videos. And I remember, don't twist and crush the sunflower on my hat. Look, I'm not impressed. I remember there was one like video I watched. Might have been like a whole channel where their Marissa voice was just a really bad like southern accent, but they also, the way they did the voices of that series is they just like high-pitched all the voices. So it was just a really high-pitched southern voice for Marissa, and it was great. Really great. He, this is the best character in Touhou, by the way. Now, how's that, you two? With my power, stealing Kappa's tech is easy peasy. Like, they're not my favorite character, it's just an objective fact that they are the best character. Wanted to let you know that. Well, that was an unusually good plan for you, Sonny. I never thought it'd go this smoothly. Now we can pull as many pranks as we want to. With this optimal camouflage, we can be invisible wherever we want to. Okay, this plot point has never made sense to me. The entire thing about these three characters is that their abilities make them invisible, so why do they need this to be invisible if they're already invisible? I don't get it. Uh-huh. What? Now, where should we do our mischief? Hey, I'm supposed to make you invisible. Well, I guess it's better because... See, how about the Tengu Village? Like, even the game is addressing it. I guess they can't be invisible anywhere. Like, Sunny's power is broad. Like, they can be seen sometimes. Which happened in the manga that I haven't read in 4 years. Actually, I heard something funny was happening over there. While we're at it, let's take this with us. The optimal camouflage we have makes us unbeatable, so the Tengu are no match for us. Yeah, it's no surprise that we could win. Since it's been decided, let's go right now. We're living in the moment. Let's show them what the three fairies of light are made of. It's just take in the fact that we're in Gensokyo with all these super powerful characters, and the villains of the arc right now are the three fairies of light. You're back again. How dare you? You're the one who stole my optical camouflage. I don't know much about the Liberation Front, but you're going 1,000 years too early to be pulling pranks on my Kappa companions. You made a big mistake underestimating Kappa technology. Now return what you stole. Tori has little things in her hair are blue in this game, and they're normally red. As always, been a thing I noticed. Man, you know what I probably should have done? Heal Remelia. Because Remelia dies instantly to everything. I wish it wasn't so, but it is. I know, because I've used her before. Now I'm using her again. Because she just had to have good IVs. Of every puppet I could have that could have shown up with good IVs, it had to be you, didn't it? You're electric. What do I... Is Alice good against electric? I mean, she's steel. Oh, well, you're not exactly doing much, are you? Actually, you kind of are. Please stop getting lucky and getting crits. 4 times with a crit, that's quite unlucky, isn't it? Metal Needle? I don't know. Man, I sure do love having to watch the animation of multiple attacks. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yep, this is the fight of all time, isn't it? Waiting and waiting for my chance to do anything. Yep, Alice is just getting completely bullied. And all of that, I wasted, what, 3 turns just for that to happen? Cool. Really cool. Alright, Jack. Right, there's a poison trap. Which I guess didn't affect Alice because she's a... steel type? Jack. Jack, please, Jack. Oh my god, Jack, why? Well. This has been a nightmare. Can I, not lose my entire team to a single defense puppet? Well, wouldn't it be fantastic, super duper cool, if I could just attack at all? There we go, Daisy. Alright. Notori's and Don't Notori. Surely you can just kill this thing instantly, right, Daisy? Right? There you go. That was needlessly difficult. Crap, I got careless. I heard the Liberation Front was full of fairies, so I didn't feel like I'd lose. Huh? You're not a part of the Liberation Front? Now that I look at you again, you're a human, ain't you? Wow, I guess I was in the wrong here. Sorry about that. So according to what you're saying, not Renko, the 3 fairies of light stole my optical camouflage, huh? Then, to make matters worse, they went off to the Tengu village to cause trouble. Huh, well, I'm gonna have to ask you for your help with this. But do you mind getting my optical camouflage back? It's a big problem that my Kappa tech is being used for mischief in the Tengu village. I'll even give you something good for it, not Renko. The inflatable boat. I can now serve. Oh, you understand? So you're taking my request. Thanks, not Renko. You're such a reasonable person. Right here's the inflatable boat. When you need to use it, go into your bag and select it from your key items. As long as you have this, you can move over almost any body of water. It's a necessary item for humans climbing the mountain since they can't fly. An important item for you, right? Not Renko. You say that as anyone flies in this game besides Lake Aya. There, now all preparations are complete. I have high hopes for you. As a sworn comrade, you gotta make sure you get it back, okay? You going and bringing my stuff back to me is a big enough thanks already. Oh, that's right. Since the Tengu village is halfway up the mountain, it's a bit easy to miss. I know it's a bit hard to understand, but if you search well enough, you should be able to find the entrance. You know, what the heck is the Puppet Liberation Front anyway? Alright, Cat. It'd be nice if they didn't use the optical camouflage for any weird pranks. Now, that'd make us mad, don't you agree? Anyway, the Tengu village is halfway up. You said the same thing. Man, that fight was a disaster, wasn't it? Anyway, I think there's a Suika over here. Somewhere. Somewhere. Am I going all the buildings now? Public Liberation Front taking over the hideout. What do they want with this? They want the optical camouflage, and what do they intend to use it for? Yeah, I think I was talking about, like, funny voices and stuff, but, like, yeah. I don't think I've done, like, any funny voices much at all in this series. I've kind of just talked normally, with the exception of Marissa. Publics with the same capacity change their strength according to the master. I don't believe that. Faith or trust giving strength? That's unscientific. Dude, where do you live? Live in a place where the end of the world almost happened because people believed it could happen, because that was a plot point that happened in a manga once, and it's still stupid. It's kind of dumb. It's like, people read a magazine that said the world was going to end, and then people thought the world was going to end, and apparently in Gensokyo, if you believe something will happen, it'll just happen, even something as ridiculous as that. Midori sends a representative as Kappa, but she seems to be caught up in some troubles and not managing things. It's the hideout of us, the Kappa hideout secret base. It sounds cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I plan on wrapping up soon this episode, so I'm just kind of going around talking to people just to kill off a bit of time. We can improve our technology if we use nuclear energy. Will an Utsuo puppet be enough to fuel a reactor? Hey, remember that time that, Gensokyo got, like, nuclear fusion energy from a, like, fusion reactor? So that's, like, literally, like, the best source of energy you could have, and then a couple games later, you were like, I know we have this infinite energy, but how about oil? Bit silly that was. I prefer messing around with machines than swimming. Gilgard 22. Forces the foe to switch out for a random puppet after doing damage. Yeah. Not what I'd want to use, because that seems like it'd be really annoying to switch out your opponent's puppet all the time. By the way, I might remember these 3 fairies' faces. I think they're the fairies that I pushed around to sell masks before. Well, whatever. Our bazaar is not only our only source of income, but also an event to show off our inventions. Not many people understand us, though. I think an automatic sheer... You just didn't need to say that, dude. You really did not need to say that. Would have been better if those words never came out of your mouth. It's one of those things you just don't talk about. Like, I know they're Kappa, but I just really don't need you to talk about that. Really don't need you to talk about it. It's like the whole, like, yokai eating humans thing. It's like, you don't need to talk about it unless your name's Rumia, where because you have so little character, it's just the only thing that people talk about when it comes to your character, because what else is there to talk about? She's Rumia, she makes a cross and she eats people. It's like a bunch of other characters probably eat people, but you don't talk about it because why would you want to? One thing I always found weird about the manga is that, like, despite how many Kappa there are and stuff, like, the only one who ever gets to do anything is Notori. Which I guess makes sense, you don't want to have to make a bunch of characters, but then, like, they did. There's, like, 3 characters, there's, like, 3 Kappa characters in the manga that have, like, completely unique designs, and they just don't have names. I can't even think of any fan names they've been given either. Right, party's full. Are you a puppeteer? Unfortunately, I'm not interested in puppets. Cool beans, dude. There's also no water encounters in this game, which is pretty nice. Alright, Suika, how are you looking? Oh. Yeah, sorry, Mailing. I like you. I really do. But, oh, I need your item. I'm sorry, Jack. I really do like you, but, that Suika is just kinda too good to pass up. She's also a ground type, so that covers another thing. I mean, to be fair, there's a type for Mailing that makes her a ground type too, but I just didn't use it. So, wow. One of the team members was replaced a lot sooner than I thought they'd be. Nice, we go. I think this might be the first time I've used a puppet I've gotten out of a, like, pot, because normally they're really bad. Do you have a better fighting move than that? Forward thrust. I don't have any PP, that's great. Alright, Suika. That's another puppet that I'm gonna have to wait to level up to level 30. And now I can surf here, and we can go to the next area. Please don't run into any puppets before I leave. Actually, you might be a trainer. Are you? Yep. You were in that hideout a bit ago, right? You look strong, test on my puppets in battle. I think there should just be, like, a couple steps left, and I should get out of this cave, so I'm going to hope that... Come on, Watermelon. I'm gonna hope that I can just get to that end and then just end the episode. Don't have levitate, please. That'd be really annoying. God, every single time you gotta give the electric types levitate. Every single time. Why? Why must you do this such a thing? Well, my team isn't half EOSD anymore, so there's that. Kinda wish the Remy got replaced instead, but, you know, the Mailing did have worse stats, so... Them's the breaks. Can't say I'm surprised by the outcome. That was good training, thank you. One of the forms for Suika that she grows up into, that she can change into when she reaches level 30. Wow, a human! Is basically slacking. And slacking, the gimmick of slacking is that they have ridiculous power. They are extremely strong, but they have a ability that makes it to where they can only, like, fight, like, every other turn. And, yeah. I don't know how big of a deal that would be in a playthrough, because, like, I've used slacking in, like, normal Pokemon playthroughs, and they're fine, because the AI is dumb. But, like, yeah, they're kind of terrible in a competitive setting where they get completely destroyed by Protect. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to use that Suika form, and hope that, like, the other forms are good. Okay, can I get out of this cave now, please? Please, don't eat me! Right, that was... wrong menu. Give you... forward thrust already. While we're at it, can you learn anything? Break shot, okay, that's just better than forward thrust, never mind. Watermelon. How much longer is this cave? Don't make too much of a fuss around here. I'm not responsible for what happens if you offend Lord Genbu. Alright, here's the end. Alright. 35 minutes, that seems like a good episode to me, so in the next episode, I'm going to continue up this mountain with this watermelon. So, I'll see you then.